Yeah, I would just say I chose songs that at some point were one of my favorites. Like you said, that Meek Mill song is played at basketball games, football games, birthday parties, weddings. Like everybody knows the
Weddings?
lyrics. I've seen it on TikTok.
What weddings are you going to?
I've seen it on TikTok, and I've just seen it's just something that everybody knows. And when the beat drops, everybody goes crazy and gets excited.
Can you go bar for bar on Dreams and Nightmares?
Yeah, I think it's like I need to if they play it, I can definitely rap along with the song for sure.
Okay, because I was about to ask you to do it now. So I know that a lot of people say that when they play 2K, the soundtrack hypes them up and gets them into the mode of playing. How important is music to you while
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting story. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. They've got Domantas Sabonis. Hunter is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Jaden Ivey. And it's Mitchell in at the 1 spot. And for Houston, we've got Ball. Daniel Gafford is out there with Bol. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Allen in at the 2 spot. Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I mean, I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
And so off the tip, it's Denver. Sabonis against Ball. And the pass to Leonard. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. Denver ball. Here's Ivey. Back to Hunter. Tries it from the top of the key. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A dead-eye catch-and-shoot guy. Hunter is someone you have to run off his shots.
Ball off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
No, he didn't. He just break out the finger roll. That's nice.
Ball against Leonard. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite. Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Ball kicks to Allen. Now McDaniels. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And it's Ball in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. Misfires on the corner 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The shot by Ivey, no good. Ball surveying the defense. drills the three-pointer. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
Never short on confidence. Ball takes a long look without hesitation.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. Now, he couldn't have been more complimentary about Kawhi Leonard. After some injury issues, he's now back to being the best guy on the floor most of the time. Coach said slowing him down is like trying to hold back an avalanche with shovels. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Ball, the pass to Gafford. Over to the left wing. Outside, Ball. Back to Ball. The three. Shot clock reset for the Rockets. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Ball. Gafford with the ball. Covered by Hunters. Gafford misses. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. They get the rebound. Ivy banked in off the glass.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Here's Ball. In the corner, it's Gafford. Reverses. He takes it up and lays it in.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Mitchell against Ball. Now, here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. Ball against Leonard. Misses the three. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Gafford throws it down.
And when it comes to moving the ball, LaMelo is unreal. Can make any pass in the book.
The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Leonard kicks to Sabonis. Back to Leonard. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by Gafford.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Ball. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Now they need a basket.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. The 3 from Poole. No good there. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the loss to Indiana. Joe can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail by 3. Martin the pass to Poole. And he gets the bucket.
The more effective Poole is inside, the more headaches he causes for the defense.
Here's Rozier. Takes it off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Poole with it. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Can't cash in from close range. Rockets leading by 3. Right side, Rozier. Cornette passes to Rozier. To the paint. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Using good court recognition there. Rozier able to make the right play out of that pick and roll.
The Nuggets trail by 5. And Isaiah Joe picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
1:20 left in the first quarter. Poole, the pass to Watson.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
1:04 left in the first. Tipped away. Now Joe. He has yet to score. Pass to Crowder. Plays it up and banks it in.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Pass to Olynyk. Back to Poole. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Rozier against Trent. And the wide open shot from Crowder. That's good. And it's Rozier with the assist. Crowder's got 5 now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Poole. Hey, Crowder pulls it in. Here's Joe to the inside. And the shot's good from Crowder. And it's a 9-point Rocket lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's the Houston Rockets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
So on the floor for Denver, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Mitchell is out there with Jaden Ivey. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Hunter. And at the 3, the small forward. 5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Rozier. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Leonard. Leonard forces it through inside.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says open and honest conversation. That's the best way to have a real team. We talk about family a lot in the locker room. Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable. Kevin?
Can't put a price on it, David. Thank you. And here's Sabonis. After Joe Ingles getting his shot to go from deep. Tries again. Rockets with the rebound.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Known as a ferocious scorer, Rozier is also solid at knowing when to give it up.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Denver. A 12-point game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Houston's gone 3-6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. The pass to Ingles. Here's Micic. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate. And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finish.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. As the son of two professional athletes, Stan, Jaden Ivey was raised around sports. He knows the culture.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. His grandfather and father both played professional football. His mom played in the WNBA. She's now a college coach, but she also spent some time as an assistant with the Grizzlies. This guy has had sports from the time he was born.
So for the Rockets, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Joe Ingles. Grayson Allen comes in for Ogier. And it's Ball in for Micic. Now, here's Ball. 7 points in the game. Back to Boucher. Outside, Ball. Kept alive. Boucher kicks to McDaniel. Ball with a wide open look. The Rockets with another miss. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Yeah, selfless play by Hunter to give it up to his man in space.
And here is Ball. To the middle. Here's Boucher. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Boucher's got his first points of the game.
Well, I guess the simple layup wasn't enough. He had to add some flair to it.
Now, here's Mitchell. Hasn't made one yet. Sabonis, the pass to Leonard. Back to Sabonis. Hits the three-point bomb.
There's the unselfishness of Kawhi Leonard, keeping his teammates involved.
Outside, Ball. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Gafford throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Denver calls timeout. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game. And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and though the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying the international games.
And with all that LaMelo does on the floor, Ball is one of the most difficult guys to guard in the league.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Nuggets trail by 11. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here's Denver. Poole with it. Passes to Watson. Shot clock at 6. Kicks to Martin. Charity strike shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Rockets leading by 11. Here's Ball. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
1:49 left to play here in the half. And Poole gets it to go.
The definition of a score, Poole gets it done a bunch of ways.
Pass to Cornette. Back to Ball. Allen outside. Clock at 6. Ball gets to Allen. Over Trent. And it falls. Over the rim and in. Allen's got the lead up to 13 now for Houston.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Cool. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Now, here's Ball. 11 points in the game. The offensive rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Junior.
It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr. First trip to the line for him here.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
So for the Rockets, Isaiah Joe comes in for Allen. And it's Rozier in for Ball. And that's a foul called on Bol. That'll be his second foul of the game. Rockets on defense. Here's Poole. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Now, here's Rozier. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Joe, good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Poole kicks to Olynyk. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Now Rozier. Up in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Houston up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do. And making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Houston holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are leading by 12. And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Denver?
Well, the best way that they can get back into this game is to go up there. They need to prevent second chance points. Fight. I mean, fight to get their own. If they could do that, this game's still within it.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Daniel Gafford is out there with Ball. Then it's Ball. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Allen in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now, here's Hunter. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds in this game.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu was a big part of what we did in Orlando. Yes. Was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said it's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, just out there to win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. That one's not going to go. Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll... And it looks like, yep, it's the coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the officials called for a 3-second violation. And the Rockets making a change here. Micic checked in.
Micic.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Knocked away. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
And here are the Nuggets now. Leonard, that's for 2. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Leonard's got 8 points.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
There's Micic, covered by Mitchell. McDaniels passes to Gafford. Stolen by Mitchell. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Leonard tries again. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Pretty demeanor of Leonard. Wanting to snag any available rebound. He can get those claws in.
At the line for 1.
Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Timeout called for Rockets.
The loudest section gets a t-shirt. Come on, everybody. Let's get loud. Your Red Tipper. Let's hear it for them.
Houston leading by 13. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Nuggets on D. Here's McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Micic, the pass to Ryan.
And relentless pressure from Ivy on the defensive side of the ball.
The Rockets again can't hit. Knocked loose. Under down low. McDaniels defended. Rockets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Davion Mitchell.
And you think back to when McDaniels was drafted. Everyone talked about his potential. Now they're talking about his consistency as a contributor, especially at the defensive end.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Hunter. And Poole subbed in for Mitchell. And standing 6'9", Jaden McDaniels possessing tremendous length for a perimeter defender.
Yeah, Kevin, and he can really move his feet, too. Jaden McDaniels is clearly one of the best and most versatile perimeter defenders in the league.
Here's Micic after the Nuggets pick up 2. Pass to McDaniels. Inside, and stolen by Leonard. Down low, here's Poole, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Check out Poole taking it to the 10 with reckless abandon.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Martin's checked in for Denver. And Isaiah Joe picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Rozier with the steal.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Houston.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Poole, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Rozier touched it last. The Nuggets trail by 15. Now the pass to Watson. To the inside. Here's Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. And here are the Rockets now. They led by as many as 18 points. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Buries the long-range jumper.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Ryan. Nothing on the board. Passes it to Boucher. Timeout call for Rockets. This league, Stan, and you've watched it and coached it for years, has the best players in the entire world. And some guys, though, can kind of be overlooked. Like Terry Rozier, for instance.
Yeah, look, here's a guy who's averaged 28 points a game. He can create offense for other people. He plays hard, was an outstanding defender early in his career. He's an important piece for any team he's on.
And what speed and Stan, what athleticism.
Yeah, no question about it. This guy's somebody who shouldn't be under the radar.
Now here is Martin. Back to Poole. Outside Martin. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Rozier against Poole. Bryant. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 6 assists now in the game.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting. And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Denver making a switch here. Ivy's checked in. Now, here's Rozier. Pass to Joe. Four on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot. Allen for the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The kick out to Poole. Connects from 3-point range. Poole's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Sneaking out to the corner. We don't normally see Poole there.
Pass to Crowder. And stolen by Leonard. And Watson has it in the corner. Back to Leonard. The pass to Poole. Ivy on the wing. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Allen. That will count. And so it's Houston. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dominant so far from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Nuggets trail by 13. So on the floor for Denver. Kelly Olynyk is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Sabonis. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Ivy in at the 2. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul.
Personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Mitchell is double inside. Ivy with the bucket. And that's now 6 points for Jaden Ivy.
Nice use of the floater. Ivy able to arc it up and over.
And the shot goes down.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's Ivy. Offensive rebound. The second chance effort, and the basket by Olynyk.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Now, here's Ball. Allen outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Allen against Ivy. Passes it to Olynyk. Now Mitchell. 6 to shoot. The high post shot. Rebounded by Gafford.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
The 10-footer. Ivy with the bucket.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And here is Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Gafford against Sabonis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Gafford.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said, that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Sabonis. And another miss by Denver.
You're not going to see that very often. He needs space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Now, here's Allen. He kicks it to Bull. This one for 3. A basket good off the assist from Allen. And the Rockets lead by 16.
And you can't forget about Bull's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the 3 in today's game.
And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it to Olynyk. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
3 points.
Olynyk's got 5 points in the quarter. Ball against Mitchell. Ball with the bucket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Ball against Mitchell. Mitchell. It's rebounded by Houston. They led by as many as 18 points.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Pass to Gafford. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. Leonard's checked in.
In for the Nuggets, Kawhi Leonard.
Ball against Mitchell. Ball kicks to Allen. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
A towering presence that is Ball. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Now, here's Hunter. Mitchell outside. From beyond the arc. Again, Mitchell missing. Houston leading by 17. The 11-footer They grab their own miss. Ball. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
LaMelo using that body control there, making the play. Off contact.
Denver calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup block. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been every time he's gotten his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row. They turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. Now here's Allen. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. He lobs it up. Ball finds Gafford. Ball no good.
Look, that's a coach's nightmare. Your player has an easy chance to score and blows it by trying to do too much.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Rockets.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And ever win important. And this one will go down as win number 3. And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Here's Ball. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Lets it go from deep. Again, Ball missing. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Down by 15.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
And a deep 3 from Ball. It's good on the putback.
An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And it's Leonard missing. Outside, Ball. And finished off by McDaniel.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you.
Damn. Dang. Said, what's your favorite number? 30. Alright, bet. Tell my office. Sheesh. $44 now. What the fuck, Jobby? Hornets on the roll. They won 5 straight.